In this video, we are going to solve finding the middle of a linked list. Let's see what are the possible test cases. There are odd elements in the linked list, there are even number of elements, and it's empty. Let's see the first example. The first example is straightforward. If there are odd elements, the middle one is the middle. But if there are even elements like this, we have to return the first element of the second half. For example, in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 has to be returned. If there are only 1, 2, you have to return 2 as the middle, and for empty, it's anyway null. We will see two methods of solving this. The first one involves looping it twice, the second one involves looping it only once. In general, if it's an array, how do you find the middle? It's array of length by 2. We'll use the same approach here. First, we will find the length in one pass. Next, we will find length by 2. As in linked list, it's not possible to go to a random location. You have to go from beginning always. In this way, if the length of a linked list is n, we have to iterate n times in the first one and n by 2 in the second one. The time complexity is O of n, but we have to go through 3n by 2 elements. So, the algorithm can be written as find length by 2 element. Let us quickly write code for this and move to the most optimal approach. First, as we have to find the length, let us write a helper function to get the length of the linked list. We will define a function get length, which takes the head as the parameter and it gives length as the output. We will initialize length is 0 and a temporary variable current, and we will loop over the linked list. For every node, we will increment the length. Let us call this method in the main function. Now, we have to go from 0 to this length by 2. Let us create a variable I to store the index, and let us create a temporary variable current to loop. Now, while current is not null, let us increment this inside the loop, and if I equal to length by 2, we have to return that element, otherwise just move to the next pointer. At the end, return null. We will get this return null only when head is null, otherwise in all the times it will go here only. Let us run this and test it. The test cases are failing because it is exiting one element before the actual element. Let us take a look at this first test case. In this, the length will be 5 and length by 2 will be 2, and even at the second element itself will reach that length as 2, I as 2. What we can do is we can increment at the end. Let us run this again and see. As you can see, all the cases are passing. You can even add more logs and print the temporary variables and debug it. In this method, the logic is similar to finding a cycle in a linked list. We will have two pointers, one fast and one slow. Both start at the head, and we will move fast 2 elements and slow only 1, and again move fast 2 elements and move slow 1. If fast is null or fast dot next is null, we will exit the loop. So, here fast is not null, but fast dot next is null, we will exit it, we will end up with 3 as the answer. Let us check even length. Fast will move 2 pointers, slow will move 1, fast will move to here, slow to here, and fast will move to null, slow to here. As fast is null, we will exit it and this will become the answer. Let us write code for this. In this approach, we need two temporary variables, slow and fast, which start at head, and while fast is not equal to null and fast dot next is not equal to null, we will increment fast 2 pointers and slow 1 pointer. In this way, slow will end at the middle. Let us return the slow. We will run this and test. As you can see, all the test cases are passing. In case you like this video, please do check other videos on this channel and subscribe for more DSA content. Thanks for watching and happy coding.